When you're first starting a YouTube channel, a lot of different questions and doubts start popping into your head. Some of these doubts could be telling you, I don't have enough time to create a YouTube channel, or maybe I create this content and nobody even watches it. Another doubt could be, I know nothing about YouTube, so how would I start a YouTube channel and how would I grow it to be successful? And let me tell you, all of those concerns are totally normal when you're first starting your YouTube channel. In fact, I've had these doubts myself. And as a fact, a lot of the time when people are first getting started with YouTube, let's say they had their YouTube channel for around a year. More times than not, we see people give up on this dream earlier on because they just keep having these doubts coming into their head. And I get it. It can sound overwhelming to take on a new task when you probably already have 100 other tasks that you're doing in a day. And that brings me to why I'm creating this video for all of you today. And I'm making this because I want you guys to not only have a YouTube channel and grow it, but also have it grow it at a relatively fast rate. Because it can be very discouraging when you keep putting videos out there and not a lot of people are viewing them, even though you're putting in all of this hard work into your videos. So today we're going to be talking about how to create a YouTube automation channel. And automation, ooh, it sounds like such a fancy word. What is it? And overall, just having an automated YouTube channel means that you are not having to work as hard as time goes on, because you have all of these different aspects that take up all of these different tasks, and you'll just see as we get into this video. And also, a plus of starting a YouTube channel is that it is completely free. So there you go. Just need yourself and the internet, which you definitely have the internet if you're watching this video. So throughout this video, we're just going to talk through how to set up this YouTube channel step by step. I'm going to really break it down. And in fact, my brother Matt has a YouTube channel called Make Money Matt. And as you can see, over here, wait, this is the camera. His plaques are behind me right here. And as you can see, there are more than one YouTube plaques behind me, and that is because all of those belong to my brother. And my brother Matt has over a dozen different YouTube channels, and these channels are generating up to 8-figure incomes. And then also make sure to stay till the end of this video, because I have a really important video to share with you guys if you're interested in starting your YouTube journey even further. And my brother always says that he wishes he had a video like the one that I'm going to show at the end when he had first started his YouTube channel, as it would really help. So when you're first starting your YouTube channel, it can seem a bit overwhelming because you might feel like you're lacking resources and lacking knowledge and just you don't know what to do. And when you think about it, there are so many different creators on YouTube, which is why I was kind of hesitant to start a YouTube journey myself, because I was thinking, well, there's already a bunch of other creators out there talking about these topics, so why would anybody care if I talked about these topics? But on YouTube, there are around 15 million active users. 15 million. And to be honest, with a lot of these creators that are on YouTube, they are most likely not going to succeed with their YouTube channels. And I'm not saying this to scare everybody, because we're going to get the knowledge today. But it's all about understanding the algorithm of YouTube in order to succeed with it. And the truth is, once you've built up your YouTube channel over time and you want to keep making money with it, you're going to have to keep producing this content. But how can one singular person do all of this? And especially keeping my brother in mind, he has over a dozen different YouTube channels, so how does he run all of these if he's just one person? Well, the good news is there are so many other creators out there, including my brother, that take use of all of these various tools in order to help them manage a YouTube channel, and maybe even over a dozen YouTube channels. Before we get too far into your little starter pack on how to start this automated YouTube channel, I want to address the mistakes that a lot of different creators make when they first create their channel. And the first mistake is going to be uploading your videos inconsistently. I always say this, and I've always said it from day one, but consistency is key with YouTube, people. Sink it into your brains. You don't want to be just posting at random hours. There's a game to this. There's a strategy to when you're going to post. Another mistake would simply just be creating poor quality content. Sometimes people can get lazy with their content too over time and just have their energy go down and down because they're like, ugh, I have to make another video and I don't really want to. But you need to keep up with the quality and the value of your content in order for your viewers to stay present. And think about it, you probably wouldn't be watching this video if my audio sounded like this. You probably wouldn't. I don't even know. Can you hear me? I wonder what that sounds like. I'll have to watch it after this. But you want to be having high quality audio, good visuals, and just overall entertaining your viewers while also giving them value. The next mistake would be not focusing on one specific niche. Now, when you create a YouTube channel, you want your channel to revolve around one topic. You want to take into consideration of the niches that you find interesting, but also niches that viewers could find interesting as well. And you don't want to have a variety of niches within your account. Of course, you can have a niche and a sub-niche that falls within a niche, but you don't want to have a channel about makeup and then a channel about how to be making money online and combine those two, because that wouldn't really make sense, and the audiences would be like, hey, I'm here for making money videos, not makeup. And then the makeup people would be like, I'm here for the makeup videos, not the making money videos. Anyway, you get it. Pick a niche. Another mistake is going to be just focusing on the money aspect of YouTube. Now, of course, I know you will be excited when you start earning money with a YouTube channel. You don't want to come off as an artificial being that only wants to make money and only wants to sell products and make money and greedy, greedy, greedy. You don't want to come off like that, because you want to build a connection with your viewers, right? The next mistake is not focusing on keywords and not doing your research about what keywords will help your videos gain views. And we'll get into keywords a little later in this video, but another thing that I don't want you guys to do is give up early. Please do not give up early. But with all of these different struggles and all of these different doubts running around and racing around in the world of you, how do we fix this? Video ends. Video just cuts. We're done. The solution is YouTube automation. YouTube automation. This is supposed to be like SpongeBob. Imagination. YouTube automation. But like I was saying earlier, YouTube automation is just handing different tasks of your workload onto somebody else, or maybe onto an artificial being. In the year of 2024, an artificial being can be doing your work for you. The robots. Robots are scary, but they can also help. So this could mean using different AI tools, or hiring a freelancer to edit your videos or edit your thumbnails, whatever it may be, whatever you need the most help with. And over time, as you get more and more money, you could just hire other people to create your content altogether for you. But also make sure that you're keeping it unique and you. And something that my brother always says is work smarter, not harder. Because why do more work than we have to do if it's not necessary, right? Because as humans, we can get burnt out having let's say you have a job, like your own job before YouTube. YouTube could become a job, but you have a full-time job and you're like, starting a YouTube channel sounds exhausting, Kayla. I don't want to do it. Well, YouTube automation. So you might be thinking, Kayla, you are boring my ears. My ears are bored and I want to get into YouTube content creation. Let's talk about it. YouTube content creation, that's why we're here. Now, there are two different ways that you can go about creating content on YouTube. And the first way is going to be talking to a camera, like I'm doing now. I'm talking into the abyss. I'm looking into the lens and talking into the abyss, but that's so crazy. Somebody will be watching this. Hi! But this is where a creator sits down in front of a camera and talks to its audience. Now, the truth is, having an on-camera approach can be more profitable because you have this sort of relationship with your viewers and a sort of trust, because hey, you're showing your face and you're standing behind the words that you're saying. And when you show your face online, you could have the opportunity to have more sponsorships and brands reaching out to you, wanting you to promote their videos or promote their products, which is a sponsorship. So I don't know why I just said it twice, but sponsorships. So if you're comfortable sitting in front of a camera, why not? But if you aren't, or you're comfortable sitting in front of a camera, but you don't necessarily want to, the second way that you could create content is through a faceless YouTube channel. And this is where we're just focusing more on the visual aspects of the video, rather than looking at a person and looking at a face. And what I mean here is you're going to be putting different pictures and videos for your viewers to see, and different captions and things to just keep the video fun and engaging. Benefits of this would be privacy. I mean, nobody has to know who you are. You also don't have to take the time to sit down and actually record the video. You just skip that whole step. And a faceless channel works with such a variety of different niches. And also with this time that you're not sitting in front of a camera recording videos, you have the opportunity to create even more content at a faster rate. So we're standing on a path and we don't know which way to go. Showing your face on camera with a YouTube channel or a faceless YouTube channel. Which way? And honestly, it's just up to the individual. However, if you're more of a beginner, you could start with a faceless YouTube channel, so you can try a little trial and error and not have to show yourself on camera. In fact, this is how my brother actually started with his YouTube channels. He just didn't show his face, and then later on, he decided to. So you could do that too. You could get the best of both worlds. Hannah Montana. Get the best of both worlds. But if you're starting with a faceless channel, you might be thinking, how do I stand out from the rest of the crowd? Because there's no defining features of my face that are being shown to the world. And how do people differentiate different faceless YouTube channel accounts? Well, with these tips and tricks, you are going to stand out. Trust me. We're gonna stand out. That's the goal. So let's stop babbling on and on and on, and let's just get into the steps of creating an automated YouTube channel. And step 1 is going to always be picking your niche and the topic of your channel. And honestly, this is one of the biggest mistakes that new creators make, is simply just not paying attention of which niche they want to go with and what type of content to create. So of course you want to make a YouTube channel because you probably enjoy making content, but you also want to be making money with it. So with this being said, you want your niche to consider a few different factors. For example, you want your content to be evergreen content. You also want there to be a high search volume for your content. And then another thing you need to consider is that there are multiple ways that you can make money within this niche. So just different monetization methods. And then also you want the niche to have a high CPM, of course. Because overall you want your channel to have a long shelf life. So believe it or not, with different YouTube channels and different niches are going to make more money than other niches, which is something that I learned, and when I learned this, I was like, mind blown. So it would only be in your favor to pick a niche that is more profitable. For example, making money online is a higher CPM niche, and this CPM is around $13. And then there are sub-niches within a big broad niche, such as making money with YouTube or making money with affiliate marketing. And the affiliate marketing one, the CPM goes all the way up to $22. And this just means how much money you are making per 1,000 views. But instead of just considering the money aspect of your YouTube channel, you also want to make sure that you're going to be able to provide valuable content and knowledgeable content on this niche. So, some niches that have a higher CPM and are applicable to a wide variety of content creators would include relationships, psychology, health, finance, and happiness. And these are good ones because they are applicable to a lot of different experience levels, age levels, just all of that. But if you're thinking, I don't want to go with one of those niches, I already have a niche in my brain, Kayla. I know what I want to create a video on. And to that I say, okay, you have that niche, go on YouTube and search up that niche. You want to make sure that videos falling within the niche that you have chosen have at least or over 100,000 views. Because this way we can see these videos have people that are watching them and people that will be interested in this type of content. So maybe just start by writing down all of these different niches and write down what you know about these niches and what type of value you could give within other niches. That way you can sort of narrow down what you want to exactly pick. And once we have that niche, it is time to move on to step 2. Step 2, we made it, you guys. And that is just setting up your channel. So you gotta get the roadmap all figured out. And this is when you need to create your YouTube channel, which is, you might have guessed it, to create a YouTube channel, we have to create a YouTube channel. Yes, go to YouTube, create your account, create that channel. But something that a lot of people stress about when creating their YouTube channel is the name of their YouTube channel. Because I know I sat down for so long with my brother and I was like, I don't know what to call the YouTube channel. I don't know. His is Make Money Matt. So I thought Kayla's Cash was pretty fitting and it's kind of got a little ring to it. But overall, I would just say pick a niche that is simple, and honestly, don't think about it too hard, because you don't want to overwork your brain just thinking about, what should the channel name be called? It's not something that you should stress about too hard, but at least put a little bit of thought into what's a catchy little name that you could have. You could also use an AI chatbot such as ChatGPT to help you brainstorm different ideas if you're really stuck, or as a matter of fact, just any other tools on Google that can help you brainstorm YouTube names. I know Shopify even has a business name generator that you could use, and that could help you create a name for your YouTube channel. Another thing is you want to have a unique name. You don't want to choose the channel name of somebody else's channel if they already have a channel that is super popular. So if you found a name, make sure to search it up on YouTube and see if there's anybody with that name, because you don't want to be not copying somebody, but you just don't want to have the same name as them, because why would we want two Kayla's caches? And next, you need to pick out your profile picture and your banner for your YouTube channel. And this is just kind of setting up the vibes of your channel. And you can create these things very fast with tools like Snappa and Canva. And these softwares even specialize in creating like YouTube banners, so they'll give you the template and the sizing that you need, and then different fonts and different little stickers you can put in it. You could also use AI image generators too to create your profile picture, your YouTube banners, and you could use Midjourney for this. Another thing to make your channel look a little bit more professional is you could add a watermark to your channel. So just a little logo so people know it's you and you own it, you run it. And for me, the design part of setting up a YouTube channel is one of the most fun parts of creating this channel for me, because I like to play around with the color schemes and the fonts and what picture do I want to use. But once we get done with this, it's time to schedule our content and come up with our content. When it comes to picking out what type of content that you want to create, there's two different ways that I want you to come up with this content. And the first way is to base your video ideas off of what people are searching for on YouTube. So if you're creating a batch of 30 videos, then you want to get 15 of these video ideas from popular searches. And to do this, you can use a tool called vidIQ, and this makes sure you're finding all of these keywords that are trending. They have a specific keyword research tab that can help you come up with all of these different words that you can be using in the title of your videos, the description of your videos. And it's also very helpful because you can put the more specific things into vidIQ, such as the niche of your channel, so they can dive into that. Then, once you have these keywords, you want to create videos that revolve around these keywords. And then, rather than basing all of your videos off of the popular searches, you could also make your next batch of videos, so we said we're making 30 videos, 15 based on the popular searches, and then the other 15 simply just on trends. TubeBuddy and Google Keyword Planner are also tools that could help you find different keywords. And then for a free option, I have Uber Suggest, which is also very helpful. And how we can find these viral video ideas is you simply go on YouTube yourself and search your niche, and then see what videos within this niche are getting the most amount of views and are most relevant today. Because then you're tapping into two different audiences and two different demands here. Now it's time to create our content. We've planned out our content, we've created our channel, we picked out our niche. We need to make some content to post within our channel. And this is where it can become a grueling process, because you're like, I have to write a script for this video, I have to record the video or find stock footage for the video, and then I have to edit this video together, and it just seems like a lot of work for every single video. I really have to do all of that. But this is where a tool like AI can come and save the day and help you on these tasks. Software such as Gemini, ChatGPT, or Jasper AI, these are all AI softwares that can help you create scripts. But you might be thinking this is applicable to everybody, so why isn't everybody using AI to create their scripts? And this is where we need to stand out from everybody. We need to have our own little unique touches. And to be truthful, when it comes to creating an AI-generated script, you need to know how to use the AI search engine correctly. So if you have a prompt that is well written and just overall specific, you'll have a better outcome rather than just a more general prompt. Another thing you can do is model your scripts off of popular videos within your niche. And I'm not saying this because I don't want you to copy people word for word. Don't sit down and watch my video. I'm yelling at you. Don't sit down and watch my video if you're gonna copy it word for word, which I'm being dramatic here. You could do that. That would be crazy, and then it'd be like, why did you do that? But you want to model your videos off of other people's. So you want to make sure there is a fresh and unique take on the topic of the video. So if you feel like the script that you created with AI feels a little bit too robotic, then make sure to add human touches. Or instead, you could hire somebody else to create the script for you overall. And you can find these script writers on places like Fiverr, Upwork, and also People Per Hour. And then if you choose to show your face on camera, you can sit down and record these video ideas, or you can sit down and do a voiceover if you aren't showing your face. There are even AI-generated voiceovers that you could do, so you can do a little text-to-speech moment, and you can do this with softwares like 11 Labs or V.io. But if you want it to sound more human, because a robot can't exactly sound perfectly human just yet, the robots will take over. I'm waiting for it and I'm scared. But you could hire somebody else to do the voiceover or just do it yourself. So now we're on to our next step, which is throwing our video all together, and we're going to tie it all together by editing it. And this is something that can become a game changer for your content, because the way in which you edit a video can really increase the overall engagement of the viewers and just be more entertained throughout your videos. So somebody could be sitting down in front of a camera talking about something super interesting, but if you don't throw a picture in here and there and add some enticing elements to the video, are people really going to want to watch it? Probably not. So we need to make sure we're executing this visual game. But if you're creating a faceless YouTube channel, or you're sitting down in front of a camera and you need visuals that entice your viewers, I suggest heading on over to stock websites such as Pixabay and Pexels. Then you can hire a video editor, or you can be the one to edit these videos yourself. And you can use softwares like Adobe Premiere Pro, or you could use a free option. One of my favorites is CapCut. And something that's even a little more scary, speaking about the robots taking over, there is even a text-to-video AI prompt now where you can type something and then they can make a video of it, which is crazy. And you can do this with a software called invideo.io, and all you need to do is give a prompt and then they can create a video for you. Another way that you can do this is through a software called Pictory, and they just do the exact same thing kind of, but on top of this they also can add an AI voiceover, so you don't have to do anything. ChatGPT is also creating a new AI software that completely changes the game, and this is called Sora. If you want to check it out, I suggest you do, because this technology is insane, and I've already made a video talking about it because I'm like, whoa. But that is something that's in the works, so we'll come back when it's ready. But who knows, maybe it's ready by the time this video comes out. And then the next step is going to be thumbnail creation. And a thumbnail is very important because it kind of gets your viewers to click on your video and to be interested in your video, just want to watch your video. You could hire people on Fiverr or Upwork for around $5 to $10 to create these thumbnails for you and look pretty professional. But if you choose to create them, I would say to take this very seriously. If you're going to take something seriously within the YouTube channel, take the thumbnail seriously. Take it all seriously. Come on, guys. We can take on more than one task. Within our YouTube video, we want our click-through rate to be as high as possible, because a reflection of the click-through rate is a reflection of the thumbnail. So some things that make a great thumbnail would include having text that is big and legible, and text that doesn't blend into the background. You also want to have colorful colors that people are like, whoa, that's pretty, I want to click on it. Another thing would be to have only a few primary elements, meaning if you have a face in the thumbnail, make that the primary element. You don't want to have 5 bajillion faces. You also want to target human emotion, so you want it to invoke something in people's brain. Invoke is a word, right? You want it to poke a nerve in their brain and be like, oh my gosh, this video looks so sad, or oh my gosh, this video looks so inspiring, or oh my gosh, this video looks so, I was gonna say motivating, but that's like inspiring, so I ran out of words. But to create these thumbnails, you could use softwares like Canva or Snappa, or so that's sort of the whole gist of content creation within YouTube. Next, we need to talk about what you need to do in order to keep this content creation up and keep it on that A game. So you post your videos, right? You've worked so hard, you post these videos on a schedule. Now what? Like, seriously, now what? You want to make sure that you're getting high traffic to your channel, and you also want to target a specific audience. On average, around 3 to 6 p.m. is a really good time to post on YouTube. And then besides that, around 6 to 9 p.m. are also good times to post on YouTube. And this is because the YouTube algorithm takes around 2 hours to index a video, so then your video will be ready in 2 hours or so or whatever. And then this is when a lot of people wind down and want to watch YouTube. They sit down and relax and they're like, what am I going to watch tonight? Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays are also going to be higher engagement days. And that would make sense because it's the weekend. People want to chillax and watch something. But this doesn't mean you can't succeed if you don't post on these days or times. There are also scheduling tools within the YouTube Creator Studio, so you could have your video and then you could schedule it to post at a specific time, so you don't have to sit down and post every single video. You could just sit down and post them all and put them on a schedule. And this makes sure that your uploads are coming consistently. Another note to take is you don't want to confuse your algorithm. If your video is about making money online, you don't want your thumbnail to be a contrast of making money online. You want it to make sense with the video. And this is where we can use keyword research to put the tags within our videos to make sure that it is reaching the right audience. And then when you use these same keywords over time, these videos can be put into the suggested feedback video loop. Meaning if somebody were to watch one of your videos, they would be more likely to watch another one of your videos because your videos would pop up in the suggested. Next, let's talk about the overall growth of our channel and making that money. We want money with YouTube. So ideally, let's say around 2 to 3 times a week, you would be posting a 8-minute or so long video. And this is just something we can see as consistency creates growth over time with a channel. And let's just throw some numbers out there and say you have a 50% viewer duration. So if you create this 8-minute video, then you're getting 4 minutes of watch time. And in order to become a part of YouTube's partner program, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So watch time is important because then once you hit this, you start making your money with YouTube. And that is why it would be a good idea to create longer videos. But you also don't want to create videos to be longer if they don't need to be longer. You still need value within your videos. You don't want to just babble on and on if it's not important and just to make the video longer. So something that my brother always says is you need to plan a batch of 33 videos. 33. And then the other 16 videos based on popularity. And why 33 videos? Why did my brother tell me this magical number of 33? Well, he told me this is the average amount of time videos take until one of these videos gets some serious attention. So overall, it is very important to remain consistent and also analyze your analytics when it comes to a YouTube channel. So I hope you learned something in this video, and if you want even a further discussion on a YouTube channel, which I highly encourage, click on this video right here. It's my brother's video, and he made it sort of like a free training course. It is a free training course. It's free. Click it. It's right here. But he goes into a lot of in-depth strategies, and then my brother also has a course called To Mastery and Monetization, which he talks about even further, and there's a community in there and a place where you can ask questions. So I'll make sure to link his course in this video as well, and also click on this. You guys will get value from it, trust me. Click on it right here. All right. Thank you. Goodbye. Have a good day.